On first down, Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle made by Todd Davis. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rowe. Moncrief brings it in. Quick slant there gets him the 1st down. 6 yards on the play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 48 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Got it.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And this will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Rowe. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Moncrief. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the...
Ready. 15 line. 15 line. Watch the safety creep. Wide. Can. Check. Check. 80 weapon. Drop. Rock it. Big dribble.
The drive starts with a run by White. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Lock it. Check 26.
They stay on the ground with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
70, Indy.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Come on,
From the gun, Rowe. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw on 2nd down. Rowe dancing to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They'll run on 1st down. Warren. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Read.
Check back.
Go. 5.
On 1st and 10. Rowe. Allen's got it over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
10 logo. We own it. We like.
On 1st down, it's Warren. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Let's go.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Rowe. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But
Here we go. Set. 10 juice up.
Let's go.
Get it.
The first carry for Patrick DeMarco. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Patrick DeMarco now from the fullback spot. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
70, Indy.
Don't get nervous.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Ready.
Check flag 47. It's our time. It's our time.
Shoot.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
General West.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Ready, ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
So the Broncos now down. A huge.
Set, ready. 18, Gator.
Hey, let's get that ball. Yeah, let's get that ball right here.
5.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
On the double.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.